Hello, my friends. I'm Andrea, and today I would like to greet you and present you the new offering that we have on Patreon. And this is a new addition. We do have a new membership, and based on the feedback, we incorporated various tiers with various features. And I want to clarify this so that you know what is more suitable for you. Let's dive into it. This is the Patreon page that we currently have, and we do have 3 levels here. As you can see, we do have the silver tier that was available also from the beginning of times, I would say. Then we refined also the gold, the crypto tier, which is available for people who are more interested in altcoins in general, and this is also quite old, from 2022 at least. And now we introduce the platinum or the crypto monthly forecast for the people who are very interested in details. The reasoning for me was to really have a motivation to serve people where they are in their journey. There are a lot of people who start now their journey, of course, looking forward to the next bull market cycle. But there are also people who are very experienced, and they are deeper into details. What we could see is that we had a sort of all-around offer that pretty scared the beginners, and this was also a way for me for really taking into account the fact that people are not, with the same needs, and we need various focus. For example, some of you prefer a more narrative-based presentation, and others really hope, into a more visual and more technical approach towards this. And this means that we refined our offer so that we can cater for these tastes, because I think this is also important for you. And in the end, it's also important for me because all of us want to benefit from this. These features, a package of features that is tailored to our intent, to our interest. And of course, all of them are monthly subscriptions. So the period of interest or the pace of investment estimations is not changed. So this is focused on monthly forecasts. And now I would like to present you a bit. So let's start with the silver tier. And I make a summary right now, and then I want to dive into each tier to explain the differences. The first tier, or the silver tier, is the baseline, and it offers the so-called financial calendar that all the members are really very familiar with it. It is quite overwhelming and detailed for beginners, and you are welcome to look into it if you are really curious. If you are not curious, then you can skip that and go to the document where we do have a overview of the swing trades during the month, and I will go through this as well. The detailed calendar will be available for selected cryptocurrencies and macro. So what we will cover in detail is the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the XAU, which is the gold and silver index. We will have also BTC, Bitcoin, and Ethereum as very detailed, because they are also volatile, as you know, and they also influence a big chunk of the whole market. So this is very important to take into account, that this detail is there. However, we do have a blue chip related swing trades document where we cover Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the blue chips, which are Solana, Dogecoin, Ripple, so XRP, and Matic. So this would be really detailed in text format, outlining the important astrological details that we have. And this means that I would outline a very favorable long-term aspect, for example, from Jupiter, or a very dangerous and dropping aspect of Saturn that can lead to a local bottom potentially during that time, so that you are warned of the big moves in the market. I will also say in a quite conservative manner, especially taking into account the sum of 2024, where the market is volatile, that we will have opportunities for swing trades, like I will say pump or dump for a few days only, so that these are pretty sure, so to speak. Of course, you are welcome to look at TA. Also, you might be comfortable with a longer time frame. The days that are around usually and are not mentioned, they are either sideways, they are neutral in nature, or mixed. So it shouldn't be a disaster. So the points of disaster usually are identified maybe plus minus 1 day, and I will talk about this very soon. So this is what you get in the silver tier, and I would say that my goal is a strong risk management, but also the fact that I try to maximize the benefit at the same time. So here you see the most, explanations for the silver tier, because all these are included in the other tiers, and we explain that here in a comprehensive manner and very detailed. Also, I want to say the fact that with this tier, you have 10% rebate for any other product I do, also now and in the future. At least this is the offer for 2024. I do not intend to change it. And of course, we have featured products here. The latest being the Jupiter's Bull Market Strategy 2024-2025, which is really a roadmap to your strategy for the bull market with the key events. Again, for detailed analysis, you'd need more detailed calendars, but I have a catalog of 185 altcoins that were analyzed, and you have also a recommendation and exact calendar view for the peaks during that time until 2025 June. And as a member, you would get 10% rebate for silver, and again, any other product. The single exception that I will do is BTC hourly, which is very time-consuming and effort-intensive, and I will also remove it from the availability, but rather consider it on a pre-order basis. And this is what we cover actually for the silver tier. The last thing, and this is available for this tier and for all others, you will get access to video posts that contain astrological financial information about the markets in general and specific to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies ahead of time. I really refer especially to long-term videos and for example, when you have big transits, eclipses, you would be informed beforehand, before I make them public on YouTube. Thank you for your attention, and that would be the silver tier. Now, if you are interested, you can stay here for the continuation of the summary, which is about gold. So should you want to switch to gold, then what do you get on top? Of course, all the benefits from silver are included, but what you get on top of it are each week you will get a recommendation of free altcoins that would be only with the peaks inside that week. So they are riskier in general, maybe new on the market, lower market cap, super volatile, like for example, the new additions in AI or RWA or gaming. It will be various categories, but I also check, it won't be the riskiest, so that we are clear. But in any case, I would compute astrologically if we have in that week an outstanding astrological event, and then I would recommend it. There are some weeks when BTC drops because of negative transits in the BTC horoscope, but also because of the market itself, because the market is not favorable, and then we will not be able to make such recommendations. Sometimes, believe me or not, we see them, that they really move, but I cannot really go against a conservative risk management approach here. In any case, the ones who go for the Jupiter in the bull market product, I think they are it's a lot of, own analysis involved as well. So you have more freedom, from that big pool to take something, even if the market is wrong. Sometimes it will play out. Of course, TA will be a decision point for you for this. Then you will get, of course, each month, 8 custom altcoins. It will be up to 8, so maximum 8 altcoins that I would analyze for you. And this is based on community voting. Each month we have others that are really voted for, and we collect these votes and take the decision based on the ones who had the most voting. And this would be really detailed in a text-based format, because this is also what the community asked for. And I would like to consider them as, a separate document that contains all these 8. You will have a table of contents where you can easily jump to the ones that are interesting for you. And we will have the same format and the same significance like for the blue chips. So we will have pumps and dumps and date intervals, not with hour. It will be basically day level. And again, also here, it could be 1 day plus, 1 day minus mainly. And of course, it is up to the transaction volume, the market, how much it is. But the purpose of these are to really have another indicator for you to help you with your TA, FA, and all the analysis that you do. And the gold tier also has another important benefit that is 20% rebate on the products that I already have and the ones that I will really launch in 2024. The single exception is still the BTC hour by hour, which is I would say a very time-consuming and effort-intensive task. I repeat again, I would like to give it, but I feel that at this price of $55 US per week, I cannot really go less, unfortunately. We will see how we can include it, in the future based on the feedback that I get also from the people who pre-order it and from all its usage, so to speak. So stay tuned for more information there. Now, the last one, the platinum, is really added for people who are not necessarily day traders. You might not be day trader, but you want to really maximize your gains in a short period of time. You are also more risk-friendly, to put it like this, and you are very experienced in the market. So I think a level of experience or craziness, or I don't know, needs to be there in order to go for such a solution. And for these people, I do have a shortcut to all the financial calendars for all the blue chips. So for sure, we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, the blue chips, which are Solana, Doge, Matic, and XRP covered, and the 8 custom altcoins that have been voted for in the gold tier. So everything that is in gold tier, you get. All the calendars, all the text-based format for the swing trade recommendations, but you get on top a very important file, I would say, that contains the head-to-head comparison of all these altcoins, including BTC and ETH, and the market on top, so that you can correlate them. You can correlate certain altcoins with the market, and it will be in a very intuitive way, really head-to-head, so that you have near each other. But you will also be able to see which altcoins from the ones that we consider are not correlated to Bitcoin in a certain time frame. You will be able also to see if some altcoin is more bullish than the other, and Basically, this is beyond the financial calendar that I have in my, macro-related forecast and in the BTC forecast, which with each and every pair. In what regard it's more? I will have the fires, so the volatility, which is in the altcoin horoscope by itself. Because this might also help you again without TA, it's almost impossible. I think it's a help for you to really see patterns in the TA and to be more sure, so to speak. Yes, guarantees are not there. You know how it is in this business, but you will be helped to identify the dip rather, faster and in a more confident manner, so to speak. And this is very important because you want to maximize your gains. These altcoins are also volatile. You get a 20% move in one day, for example. This is not outstanding, and it can be up or down. We know that. So you need to be prepared for that. And also, this would be a means for the ones who want shorter time frames for the swing trades or more precise estimation on the entry and exit points, because you will get more information from there. And if you look at the chart, at the indicators, at the chart patterns, then for sure you will be able to maximize your returns, I would say. Or at least this is my aim. It depends how much you will resonate with this. So this is a general summary of the new offering on Patreon, and I would like to thank you for your attention, and also to say that it is quite interesting to see how different the interests are. So for me, this was a action point after I discovered that people that are very happy with some features are completely unhappy or confused with others. So therefore, I wanted to tailor this for you. And I also want to say that of course, I will need to prioritize the requests that I get. I will try my best to respond you for any tier, so even the silver tier, in maximum 3 days to your questions. I want to kindly ask that questions are pertinent and they're not like more emotional turmoil. I know that times are not sure, but it's difficult also to absorb all the emotions and to give the right answer for that. And I would appreciate also, straight to the point questions that are linked to the material provided and do not go beyond, for example, how can I short ENA or another coin which is not included there? And it's also about entry-exit points. So I would say that this goes beyond that. So to all these questions, maximum 3 days, and of course it would be 1 day for the platinum members, and the second level, it would be the gold members that I aim for 2 days. Thank you again for your attention. I hope to see you there, and I am also very open to get feedback from you regarding this and to further improve the service. Thank you, and have a great day.